If you're diabetic, can you eat fruit? And if you can, what fruit can you eat? I'm actually doing this topic, talking about it, because literally one of you actually wrote this in the comments, actually yesterday. I read it. You were asking me that question. I thought, what an awesome topic, because you know what? Nutrition can be so confusing, honestly, for pretty much everyone. And then if you have a medical condition like diabetes, where you need and want to be very conscious of your nutrition, sometimes it can be even more confusing. Guys, I'm Dr. Jen Caudle, practicing family physician, on-air health expert, and video creator. I am answering the question today about whether you can eat fruit if you're a type 2 diabetic. Also, I'm going to give you some food examples that are approved by diabetes.org. That is the American Diabetes Association. By the way, I recommend that website to all of my patients who are type 2 diabetics. I should say I'm focusing on type 2 diabetes here. You got to talk to your doctor and your nutritionist because they are the experts in all of this. But first of all, let's talk about what happens when we eat carbs, right? So we eat carbs, nom, 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 nom. What happens? Our body then takes it in and breaks it down to glucose, and then that's what increases our blood glucose or blood sugar, okay? And then, of course, our body goes into action with trying to deal with that. Now, it's important to remember that there are 3 different types of carbs in food. So interesting, by the way, guys. Starches, number 1, sugars, number 2, and number 3 is fibers. And remember, when you're looking at labels, like you're at the grocery store, you're going through the aisles, you're looking at like a jar of something, you're going to likely see something that says total carbohydrates. That is the combination of these 3 different types of carbs: starches, fiber, and sugars, okay? So keep that in mind. Now, what you want to do is you want to focus on the carbs that get you lots of bang for your buck, right? Carbs that gets you lots of nutrients and fiber and vitamins and minerals. And you want to sort of avoid the carbs that are not as beneficial, right? The ones with added sugars, the ones with sodium, unhealthier fats, and things like that. So that's what we want to focus on. So let's get back to the fruit question, okay? Because I know you're like, okay, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Can I have fruit or not if I'm a type 2 diabetic? Okay, well, according to diabetes.org, again, that is my reference for this video, they say that the best carbs are those with lots of fiber and a lower sort of carbohydrate amount. That means like whole, unprocessed, non-starchy veggies. And you say, okay, so what's that? Some examples include lettuce, awesome. Cucumber, awesome. Broccoli, tomatoes, green beans, and there are others as well, but those are some really, really great examples of these sort of whole, unprocessed, non-starchy veggies: lettuce, cucumber, broccoli, tomatoes, green beans. Okay, and then diabetes.org says, okay, well, that type of category is the best. Now, the second category that diabetes.org talks about is a category that you want to eat a little bit less of than, say, that first category. The second category includes whole, minimally processed foods and starchy carbohydrate foods. That is fruits such as apples and blueberries and strawberries and cantaloupe, brown rice, whole wheat bread, oatmeal. So we've got some of those whole, minimally processed carb foods there. But there's also some veggies too: corn, peas, sweet potatoes, pumpkins, plantains. There's also beans, things like black beans, kidney beans, chickpeas, green lentils as well. Now, it's important to keep in mind, guys, I'm not talking about quantities, and quantity matters a lot with everything that we do. These are just categories of foods to sort of help you sort of think about where things may be placed. You really want to talk with your nutritionist and your doctor to find out, okay, what portion sizes are right for you, etc. Because it's not that if you get a green line on a food, you can eat all of it until you can't eat anymore. That's not exactly what we're looking for. But keep in mind that that second category of foods that I mentioned are considered sort of the okay ones, but ones you want to be thoughtful about. The carbs that you really, really want to eat the fewest of, according to diabetes.org, are refined, highly processed carbohydrate foods, and those with added sugars. So what are we talking about here? We're talking about soda. Yeah, regular soda, sweet tea, orange juice, apple juice, grape juice. Juices have tons of sugar in it, right? Added sugars. White bread, white rice. Let's see here. Sugary snacks like cakes and cookies, candy, and even chips. And I think you guys probably know that those are not our best friends when it comes to diabetes, but also our waistlines and our heart is not crazy about those either. This is just a start, okay? This is just a start for you guys. I recommend going to diabetes.org and checking out some of their information. I'm not sponsored by them. I just think it's a great website, and it's something as a family doctor I give to a lot of my patients, so I wanted you to have that source. Also, talk to your doctor and get a referral to a nutritionist if you have not seen one yet. They are so helpful. Guys, let me know know how you approach your diet. If you are a type 2 diabetic or a diabetic in general, tell me what you do. You might just help someone else. Remember to check with your doctor before you do anything, of course. I'm Dr. Jen Caudle, practicing family physician, on-air health expert, and video creator. Please subscribe to my channel. Click the little bell for updates. And all of you guys, make sure you're going to drjencaudle.com to sign up for my free health newsletter and so many other things at drjencaudle.com. All right, guys, I'll talk to you soon.